I woke up here with nothing. No tools, no shelter, and I had no idea what waited beyond the trees. This isn't your typical Ark map. Appalachia is ruthless. Fog so thick you can't see your own hand in front of your face. The weather is unpredictable, and creatures here that shouldn't even exist. Every step is a fight to stay alive. No goals, no countdown, just one mission: to survive. Welcome to Appalachia. Alright, I think my dude looks Jamaican enough. Let's start our journey like any other playthrough. I started off in the easy area because I didn't want anything unnecessarily hard. And even with this area, it did bring a few difficulties. I was genuinely surprised by how tropical this area looked, because by the images and videos I've seen of Appalachia, it looks more like a cold, mountainous area than a tropical. But of course there's gotta be compies everywhere, and there were also terror birds, which are pretty nasty if you ask me. They're not very fun, especially early game. Oh, there's a terror bird over there. It's probably not a good idea to go in that direction. Let's just hope there's nothing dangerous over here. That's not a good sign. So what I did was I ran right into the forest, and very soon I made it into the snow area, and I found a very, very good looking area, along with an explorer note. I ain't complaining about a few extra levels. Like, look at this. This is stunning. This is amazing. Low-key, I should build a base here. And in the middle of nowhere was this random shed, or house. There was nothing inside of it, but I thought it was pretty cool looking. Just a house in the middle of nowhere. This is the house from Red Dead Redemption 2. And running through the woods, I found a T-Rex attacking 2 stegos. And I thought it would be a good idea to perhaps kill the T-Rex and harvest its hide. And because it was distracted by the stegos, I started throwing my sticks at it. Well, not really sticks, they're more spears, but same thing. Freaking decimating this thing. With the damage from my spears and the stegos, it quickly died. And I harvested its hide, which is very important early game, because that makes a lot of things open, like armor, or any craftable things like spikes, or anything like that. So, very nice. Oh, and saddles too, can't forget that. If I jump down here, am I dead? Nope, I'm just found this little beaver dude. Nothing crazy. You know, just a beaver dude chilling. Oh crap, the raptor's right there. And then night rolled around very quickly, and this is where stuff got a little eerie. Okay, this is what I was expecting for this map at nighttime. Oh, hello. I think the northern lights kind of ruin it. But when it's morning, everything's all good and happy. Except when you get chased by a ginormous dire bear. Then it's not very happy. And this cool looking forest. I like the way these trees look. But at night, I bet it's scary. Oh, the redwoods are right there. Yes, we had to go over there. Don't. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Just across the river is a redwoods, but blocking it was a Carno. But I easily just went around him, and I made it into the redwoods. I found this very nice, pretty flat, open area, and that's where I wanted to build my first base. Everywhere on this map. Yeah, come here, you gang. I built my house. I wanted it to be a little different than just a box, so I kind of made this kind of curved semicircle shape. While doing that, I got attacked by some Trudons. Holy crap, not you right now. I am so getting knocked out. I'm not, bro. And they're very nasty because they knock you out, so. And at nighttime, I wanted to find some metal, so I started venturing out. Yep, okay, I'm going back here at daytime. I'm not doing this at nighttime. I can't see any. Man, I kind of need a fire. Like, what if I was crossing the river and I found oil at the bottom? Oh, there's oil. Holy crap. I thought it'd be a good idea to maybe harvest some, you know? But it turns out I couldn't really harvest any with a stone pick. I was getting legit no oil. But as soon as the day rolled around, that's when I could maybe venture out a little bit more. And just probably 10 seconds over my house was this weird mod dino. I'm pretty sure it's like a Ceratosaurus or something like that. They're not very friendly. But I did find this very nice looking overview of the map, so now I know what to expect. Now this would be like a great base location. There just wouldn't be a lot of room, but awesome. We found a flying Diplodocus in a bugged buff Megatherium, so that's a great start. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not getting anywhere close to any... I don't want to deal with that thing. And in the water, I found another house, but this time it was at the very bottom of a lake, not in the middle of a forest. So I don't know who decided to build a house down here. Wasn't a very good idea. I can't go inside of there. Found another Ceratosaurus, and this time it also chased me. Oh, he's going straight for me. What? Holy crap, why is he so fast? There's a T-Rex right there too. He's distracted on something though. The rhino got... What the freak? Is he still on me? Oh, he's back there. No, we're good. Ooh. Not a very good experience with these so far. And I found my new base area. It's kind of close to the mountains. There's tons of metal. There's a little bit of wood. There's a little bit of obsidian. You know, not bad. I built some sort of teepee hut looking house. I wanted something just a little different for the roof. And I think it came out pretty good. Kind of the same shape as my other base, but I kind of like it. Hold up, it kind of works. Wait, why does it work? And just to put in some perspective, I started this challenge in November, so this kind of took a little while. I did take a break for a few months, so that's probably why. Alright, you get over here. He is super low, so it should be like one or two more. Oh yeah. I took care of a Carno and a Rex. Well, the Brontos did, but I'm just going to say I did. And the Rhinognathia attacking another Bronto, so I kind of got out of there quickly. There were some bugs attacking me. I needed chitin. I'll gladly take some extra chitin. I kind of need it pretty badly. And I found this level 145 Pteranodon, so that's only 5 levels away from max level. And it was turning nighttime, so I went back inside just to see that the game took my Christmas tree. This stupid game just took my Christmas tree.
I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear!
But when it was daytime, my PT tamed up, and I started venturing out into the skies. I found this Argentavis nest. I don't know if it's actually a nest or just something that's looks like a nest, but I think it's pretty cool with the dust everywhere. And right next to it was, I don't want to say a city, but it looks like a underground town. And that kind of rhymed. Now it's more like a little village. And there's a cave next to it too. Oh crap, there's a cave here. Oh. And this cave goes on for a long time. A long time. I have a feeling that I'm not supposed to be here early game. I don't know, maybe. Kind of looks like the portal area from Aberration. I don't know if it's connected with the lore that this map is supposed to have, but this place is cool. I just don't know what's here. Like, if this is just a visual or lore thing, I don't know what to do. I'm going back. But when there was nothing left to explore, I quickly ran back to my little bird, and I started exploring a little more. I did find a Quetzal that later on this video I will tame, so that's pretty cool. And I needed some more chitin, so I killed some more scorpions. I feel like chitin on this map is kind of hard to get, or I just haven't been looking in the right areas. I bet. And I got this purple drop, which didn't really give me anything crazy good, but it did give me this pretty good long neck rifle blueprint. And not only that, but right next to my base, was this crazy looking crystal cave.
I don't even know how you're supposed to harvest half of these crystals. Like there's so much of it just like on the walls that you probably need like multiple people in order to get.
And while I was waiting for this red ring drop to drop, what? Hyenodon started attacking me, so I had to quickly run away and take care of business. But it gave me this dookie saddle that I didn't need.
Bro, what kind of creature is this
And for this yellow drop, there was a pack of Allosauruses, so I had to take care of those before I could get the drop. But inside was actually pretty good. I got a really, really good fur chest piece. So that's awesome.
We'll gladly take that, yes. This is a pretty good spot. We got metal, we got trees. Low key. I might build my next base here. We got water.
And around
too.
here is where I found my new base location. It's kind of like on this redwood island in the desert close to the mountains. It has a little bit of everything, and it's on a nice little open area. So this is where I'm going to build my new house.
Oh, so I'm getting chased down by a raptor? Alrighty. Off to a great start, bro. Oh, so I'm getting chased down by a raptor? Alrighty. Off to a great... Is that a micro raptor up here? No, that was an Arca, one of those Arca raptor things.
I began building kind of like this rectangular building with the center open where I could put my dinos.
I like this open area. I might stick with this. I just want to make it just, you know, easy to work with. I just don't want to get in the way of... Because in this area, I'm going to keep smaller dinos like my flyers and stuff like that.
And I put this ginormous dinosaur gateway on the front. But I was really dehydrated and starving, so I kind of like slept a little. And far away on this island was even more crystal. I think this is even more crystal. This is absolutely crazy.
I bet this place at nighttime is like glowing because of how much crystal there is. Like, there is so much that it's impossible to harvest it all. I'm pretty sure it's just here just for the visuals. Like, I don't know anyone who would need this much. Look, there's even more over here. Look how much there is. There's more here than like out of all the other Ark maps combined. And oh, so we're dead. Unless I can outrun it. Where is he? Did I lose him? Oh no, he's right there. Hello. Okay, that's right. Holy crumpets. What is this thing? Oh, this is the mod creature I installed. I haven't seen one. That's what that saddle was earlier. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of looks like a parasaur. Yeah, the front kind of looks like a parasaur, doesn't it?
With some of my resources I gathered, I made my very first cryopod. So now I can take creatures across the map that would normally take an absurd amount of time. Very easy, so that's great. For some reason I lost the footage, but I tamed up an Argentavis along with an Anki, so now we have that. So do what you want to do with that information. We can now harvest metal. Found yet another magnificent area with crystal. Who would have known? Me, because I found it. In the middle of the map, I found a dragon. Yes, this is a mod I installed. There are dragons. And very big ones at that, so. And here's one dude that I'm gonna have to take care of one way or another, so. Let's prepare for that.
There's no way I'm gonna kill that thing.
Something very, great. I don't know. I ran out of stamina next to a Giga. Probably the worst possible thing that can happen to you, ever, is losing stamina next to a Giga. But, he didn't seem to care too much, so we're chilling.
This is like the worst possible thing. Running out of stamina near a Giga. But I think we're chilling. Yeah, he's attacking something else. Alright, I'm out of here.
Back at home, I made a fabricator. I put it right next to my bed for obvious reasons.
We're a little late to do this, but better late than never.
And my next thing I wanted to do was craft that long neck rifle blueprint. It was pretty expensive, so I would need to collect some metal and melt it in order to get it. But instead of doing that, I explored a underground lake, river. What would you call this? It's underneath a frozen lake or an ice sheet, and it's underneath, and it's like a cave sort of with mushrooms. I don't know even what to call this. Mushroom area. I found a mushroom area, so yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
I don't really know what this is here for besides like a really cool base location, but oh, the mushrooms may drop like a different kind of wood. I think it's fungal wood that they drop. I think, whoa.
I also collected some silica pearls in the main river.
I wish it was this easy to get silica pearls on like other maps. Like Rag, it is so hard to find silica pearls. You have to go like deep in the ocean in order to find them.
It's about at the middle of the map. There's tons of silica pearls. So if you're wondering where to get this, it is right here on the map if you're wondering.
I think I'm all set on silica pearls for like... No, they eat one of the beetle things. Dude, I want to tame one of those. You just freaking ate it.
And I found a Bombardner beetle. Bombardner beetle. I think I said that right. It's a ginormous beetle that, in order to tame it, you have to shoot guns in the air. And I think it gets like mesmerized by it. The art gods want me to tame it because it gave me a long neck rifle, not a blueprint, an actual one. So now we don't have to craft one, which is great. I ran into a Carcharodontosaurus. Car. So that's great.
Oh, hello. Oh, he's angry. Alright, time to go.
And I used my new long neck rifle to tame up the beetle. With my new beetle, he came with a lot of health and a Deodon. He wasn't tamed, I had to kill him. And apparently the beetle didn't like him either, so he shot bombs out of his butt. I'm not even kidding, that's what they do. The thing looks sick. Look at this thing. They're actually pretty fast. I wasn't expecting them to be this quick. And they do kind of fly. They're more of like glide than fly. They hover. I think that's the word for it. And in their defense mode, I don't know if they get a defense buff or something, but they spread their wings out and it looks really cool. They're also slowed down a lot, but they do shoot bombs or bomb grenades. They're pretty cool. I wanted to tame another one, so I ran into two more, but they were pretty low level, so I didn't waste my time on them.
This one's a blaze beetle, and this one's a... what is that?
And while looking for polymer, I found a dead mantis that they killed. So
Finally.
Now I had enough polymer to go back home and craft a chemistry bench. But before I did that, I looked at the sunset, or sunrise, and also found 3 right next to each other, or the XP notes, treasure notes.
3 of them? I've never seen this before. I bet it's just some sort of hidden thing they put in here. Plesiosaur, nice. Oh, a piranha.
And it's right here on the map if you are wondering. I would recommend going to it. It's awesome. With my polymer, my crystal, and my butt ton of silica pearls, yeah, I crafted a chemistry bench. Let's go. And I took my new gun, my best armor, and I went to go and knock out the dragon, because you can actually tame these guys by stealing the egg in their inventory. In order to do that, you have to knock them out.
Alright, lock in right here. Where'd he go? He's up there. I don't know how much torpor these things have. Oh, am I out of range for it? I got it. Uh-oh. Oh, here he comes. Alright, we're good. Nice. There we go. Yep. Oh, he's attacking the Rex. Oh, that's it? What?
And I did knock him out. but he didn't have an egg for some reason. I don't know if it was a different method of knocking him out, but for some reason he didn't drop an egg. So I don't know why, but I found another one, and hopefully this time it will work. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what will, because it's a female dragon. I'm knocking it out, and it's not dropping and it's not dropping an egg, so. Like, what? Why does it not have an egg? And even this time, still didn't work. They were both females, but they didn't drop an egg, and I don't know why. And I found the exact reason why. I needed to knock out this thing. Yes, that thing. It is the size of the dragon, like the boss fight. This thing is huge. It is killing everything, and I have to knock it out in order to get the egg. I got very lucky because it didn't really attack me, it was attacking the Brontos around it, and I got stuck in a tree multiple times, and that gave me enough time to knock it out. I took its egg, ran back home, and it hatched. I now have a little baby dragon, and yes, this is its full size. It is super small, and if I want it to grow bigger, I have to kill a bunch of alpha creatures. But on this map, there isn't really any alphas, so for the entire playthrough, it's gonna be a small dragon, which is awesome. This thing is so cool, but since it was like kind of like a low level one, it runs out of stamina like really quickly. That's something that I don't really like, but it's fine. It's all good. I was exploring the map and I found two green orbs. I don't know why there's two of them, but probably something to do with lore. And while going through the redwoods, I got attacked by a thylacoleo. But it was really low level and I stabbed it a few times and it died. Bro, get off me, you. And in typical Ark fashion, a titanosaur spawned out of the sky. That's great. I mean, I'm not complaining. Hello. And I wanted some new skins for my tools and armor, so I got this mod that puts a Viking style skin on everything, but it didn't work, so I'm very sad. Of course this doesn't work, you freaking So to cure my depression, I went out and tried to tame a Doedicurus because I wanted some stone for some base renovations and just for some cementing paste, gunpowder, you know, stuff like that. And when I knocked him out, his friend stopped by, but he was just watching. He was pretty chill.
Oh, what's up, man? What are you doing? Just chilling. Alright.
And when he tamed up, I used my crab pod and I took him home. And that night, I tamed a beaver. Because why not?
Oh, he pushed me. Get out of my way, insect.
And while waiting for him to tame, a microcraptor ran up and just started eating him.
No, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Oh, you freaking...
Yes, it did bring down the taming effectiveness, but it only brought down to 88%, so I didn't really care. This isn't PvP, so I don't need 100% taming effectiveness. It's all fine. It's just pretty annoying. And with all my new creatures, I built a little wall around my base. Since I am in the redwoods, there are some dangers around. And like I said earlier, yes, we're taming the Quetzal right now. It's going to be a little difficult on dragonback, right? Like horseback on dragon. Yeah, I think that works. I think the Quetzal was a little slow in the head. It was inside of a rock and just chilling there. So I was able to knock it out pretty easily.
I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'll take that.
And in the morning, it's all tamed up.
Let's go. We got our Quetzal.
And while flying at home, I got some very great images of some nightmare fuel, so do what you want to do with that. Yeah.
Someone make this their profile picture, please.
I put a platform saddle on it. I made a really cool looking thing on it. I don't even know what to call this. And I transported my Anki and my RG over to the little metal area to see how it does. And with that, I ran over to some sort of shack in the Arctic area, and I found a little baby direwolf. This thing is actually pretty cute. Then I flew away because the direwolf was angry at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get out of your way. Could have just said please.
Then I watched the sunrise. Very nice.
I need a sky base, something that I can like, or some like a base that's super high up, so I can like watch this like every morning. This is so awesome sauce.
And a little north of my house was a ghost snow owl, which pathetically I tried to tame. We're not going to talk about this. I definitely did not spend like 20 minutes in all of my tranks trying to tame a ghost snow owl. Obviously it died instead of knocking out, but we can just skip over that, that's fine. This area, besides that, this area was actually really cool. There was mushrooms, there was crystal, there was water. And at nighttime, the mushrooms glow, so that's actually pretty cool. And while I was just trying to harvest some flint, I got ganged up on by some T-Rexes, so.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, okay. My gun. Oh, that's not doing a lot of damage. Okay.
After that near-death experience, my Anki wanted to float in the air. or ascend. I don't even know what he's doing. And on my dragon, I found what I thought was a Ravager, and I was pretty surprised because they're on aberration. But this wasn't a Ravager. This was a god level Ravager. Apparently this is a Chupacabra. Chupacabra. Had like 100,000 health, and I made it my only job to kill it. And it took all night and all day, and I finally killed this thing.
I just spent like 20 minutes on this thing. What is this thing? Chupacabra? What? It gave me something. Chupacabra Walmart. What?
Directly outside of my house was a red drop, and I was hoping for something a little different. And it was. I got some pretty good riot gear and an assault rifle, so it's better than that weird saddle I got earlier. Harvested a bunch of obsidian that's right next to my house.
I'm probably not going to need all this obsidian, but it's just nice to have it, just in case if I do. Or if I get like a good saddle or something that needs a lot of...
And I wanted to check out some other areas, like this lake. And apparently, this is an amazing spot for silica pearls.
Whoa! Wait, there's silica pearls in here. What? Holy crap, no way. Okay, I'm gonna spend some time grabbing some of these, because, you know, I'm never gonna pass up free silica pearls. Look at this.
I got as many silica pearls as I could, or as I wanted to. I could have easily harvested more, but I spent enough time in there.
I'm going back to the Titanosaur dude. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know what's happening down there, but I'm not gonna be a part of it. Hello. What's up, man? How's it going? Alright, he looks happy enough. Alright, buddy. See ya.
I wanted to see if there was any more ponds or lakes that were like the other ones, but I think that was the only one, because this one was empty.
This is just empty. How do I get out?
And my dragon started tweaking. Like, what is he doing?
Hello. What is he doing? You chilling up there, bro? Alright, come here. Let me get... Bro. Holy crap. Come here.
And in a blue drop, I got another really good fur chest piece along with some narcotics and chitin. And back at home, I made some scuba gear because I wanted to explore the ocean. But first, in order to do that, I need some sort of water creature. And I would like something that would be able to go on land and in the water, that was pretty tanky, and that was pretty good at attacking. And there's only one creature for that. The Megatherium. Nah, I'm kidding. It was a Spino. I found a pretty good one in the swamp nearby, and this thing was pretty easy to tame. I kind of made it get stuck in the trees a little bit, made it a little easier, and it knocked out pretty quickly with my insane long neck rifle. As I waited all day for it to tame up, I needed a saddle for it, so I quickly ran back to base, crafted one, and flew all the way back to the swamp and got it its saddle. But there was a little problem. I ran out of stamina mid-flight, So I pulled off this insane 150 IQ play. Look how genius that is. That is insanely crazy.
I'm so freaking stupid for letting me run out of stamina mid-flight. I was just about to dive bomb, bro.
And if you made it this far, comment 150 IQ plays if you want to, just to prove that you're awesome. Nah, I'm kidding. You don't have to. And back at the Spino, I found another one, and this one was the opposite gender, level 125 Spino. I mean, how much better can it get? Maybe if it was like 145, 150. You know what I mean? It's a pretty good find. So now we have a breeding pair of Spinos, so now I can get a really good Spino. So this is perfect.
That it?
Just like the other Spino, it knocked out pretty quickly, and all I had to do was wait. But while I was waiting for it, some of my mods needed a quick update, so I just quickly updated them. I mean, what else would I do?
This is taking longer than I expected. Just chilling here. Hey, Goopert. How you doing?
Since the Spino was taking a while, I just wanted to fly around a little bit instead of just standing still, and also just go out of the range of it so nothing would attack it. And I found this pretty cool cloud. That's when you know it's boring, when I started playing with clouds. So
this is so chill. This reminds me of the final area in the Elden Ring DLC. I don't know what if you guys know that.
But I mean, this wasn't boring. This is actually pretty cool. Look at this red ob. Well, which is supposed to be red ob. Since there are no actual obelisks on Appalachia, since there are no bosses on this map, if you didn't know, there's just glowing lights. And I didn't get to tame the Spino because this happened.
No. Bro, what is it attacking? Bro, it killed the Spino. It killed the Spino. Are you serious? It killed the Spino. This dude. Sarco. Bro. No more breeding. Oh my goodness, bro. You freaking kidding?
Well, there goes my chances of getting a breeding pair of Spinos. So I just took it back home. This took a little while. It took most of the day to get it back to base because, you know, there was across the map and an ocean in the way, so that's great. I also wanted to level up my Spino a little bit, so I went exploring on him. Whoa, that sounded so weird. So I went exploring on my Spino.
I might be tweaking. Why is that thing floating? Or was floating?
You can see what I mean by the lights. This is supposed to be blue ob. You don't see an actual obelisk here, it's just a blue light. But, I mean, that looks pretty cool.
How do I find a way up? There's no way over here. Like, just a wall. I don't know where to...
And in the updated map, they added this geyser area, which is also very cool. Something a little different right next to my house. And this was a perfect area to level up my Spino because there were Daeodons, T-Rexes, Allosauruses, Direwolves. I mean, everything that's dangerous and will give you a lot of XP. It's here, so it's a great spot for leveling up my dinos. And if you're on console, be warned from the geysers because my FPS dropped to like 15. And in a drop, I got this weird looking saddle. I've never seen this before. Apparently it is some sort of defensive saddle like a hyenodon has it. But it's for like some weird trilobite creature. It is a mod, obviously. And in order to get home, there isn't really a way to walk a creature up. You can only like fly up there. And I just kind of realized this now with the Spino. So over the next few days, I made a bridge and a few ramps so any dino can walk up to my base. Oh crap. I can't. Guys, we're building a bridge. This is the only way to get over, and it will be a good thing for the long run, so then I can use it multiple times. Alright. Yeah, this will work. Come on, dude. Oh. Bro, he ate my chowder. He ate my freaking chowder. Where's my gun? I'm getting my gun. I'm taking care of this dude. Where is he? Oh crap. Yeah, I'm gonna freaking diddle you. The ramp is complete. Look at this thing. I hope it works with my glub-tuple weapons. I mean my Spino. Freaking tree in the way. Moment of truth. Let's test it out. Let's go. It works. It works. Let's go. It actually works. Alright, that's great. Let's go. Now I have that all settled. I took my Spino into the water, and it wasn't really worth it because I can't see anything. How are you supposed to explore the ocean when it looks like this? I don't even think goggles will do anything. I can't even see my own Spino's head. Like, this is how dark it is. It is ridiculous. So I just swam home, but the entire freaking ocean mafia was on me. I don't know what I did, but they were not happy. So this gave me another reason to go home. And by the time I made it home, everything looks pretty cool. I love the sunsets on this map. Everything's like orange and yellow and golden. I think it looks pretty cool. And on the beach was a Theory. I wanted to tame a Theory. I love Theories. I know you love Theories, because Theories are awesome. And I checked its level, and it was dookie. It was only level 45, so it wasn't worth my time. Oh, I want to tame a Theory. And on my dragon, I want to explore this lower southern island, because I haven't really explored this area yet. It looked pretty cool from a distance, so I wanted to go check it out. And there was a purple drop that landed nearby, and this is where everything kind of took a turn for the worst. You'll see in 1 second. Yo, what the frick? Bro, what? If you guys have any idea on what happened, please tell me. My dragon straight up left. No whistles, there was nothing attacking it. It just left. I have no clue why, or if this is just like a simple glitch with it. But this took probably like 15 minutes on trying to get my dragon back, because I had to track it down, and apparently it was just flying away. And I had to make a raft. I had to go in the ocean, and I had to track it down until it hit the world border so it couldn't move, and then stop it from flying away. This was a side quest that was unskippable. This was destined to happen. There's always going to be some sort of weird glitch that happens in any of these videos. honestly the most ridiculous thing that has probably ever happened to me. I'm having to track my dinosaur dragon to the world border. I think it should stop moving. Yeah, I think it has. Because it just freaking flew away. Like, where's it going? If there was no world border, it would be gone forever. It would just disappear. I'm trying to whistle it and it just won't follow me. What? This is the strangest thing that's ever happened. Bro, come here. What is he doing? What? I don't know, he's flying away again. Nope, he's coming back. One. No, come here. Oh, this is getting annoying. Stop moving or just come here. And the world kind of returned something good to me by giving me this heavenly sunset. I mean, this thing is magical. Look at this. And out of nowhere, I wanted to build like something. So I found a random spot in the woods and I built a cabin. Yeah, just a cabin. I had really no use for this. I just wanted to build something. And I thought a cabin in the woods in Appalachia would be a good idea. And it was. I like how it came out. And I even took the time to build a little patio or front porch on it. I had some railings, and I think it came out pretty good. With no furniture and no lights, I think it looks decent. And when the sun rose, I think it just made it 10 times better. With the lighting from the forest, oh yeah, I would live here. Comment if you would like to live here. I think most of you would. This looks pretty chill. Alrighty, I think my work here is done. Alright, we can go. Oh, look at the sunrise. It's always cool. And flying in the Arctic, because in the mod description of Appalachia, it said you can find raw oysters in the next update. I don't know if I was playing the next update, but I found penguins, so that's great. And I flew back into the underwater cave mushroom area, and I don't know why, but the dragon music, like the boss fight from the island, started playing. I don't know if it was a world boss or anything. I didn't see a world boss, but I was out of there. I did not want to deal with anything related to the dragon fight. Why is there freaking boss music playing? What is this? I don't see anything bad, but I hear something bad. Well, the music at least. But they did change the Arctic. It does look a lot better, and I wanted to explore those little islands or canyon things. You know what I'm talking about down there. It looks pretty cool. And yes, it was pretty cool. This place looks really promising. It looks a lot different from last time before. It was a... Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, nope, we're good. Can you build in here? This would be a cool spot. Big open area. Maybe we get like a flyer in here. Dead end? Oh, there's more. I can't go back. And a little north of my base, back at the mushroom crystal area. I don't know if this was just like the person who made the map accidentally left this in here, but it's just a ginormous wall. I don't know if it's stone or anything, but it's just a wall. flying around, I found some Megatheriums, and I was interested to tame one because I haven't tamed one on this map yet. And you know, my luck with everything, it randomly got a bug buff.
Oh, great, of course I got a bug buff. Holy crap. Holy, what? Where did it get a thing from?
And later that night, I don't know if the fog came, but I couldn't see anything. But I did find a beetle, so that's great. It was horrible level 2, so I'd never tamed it. And in this red ring drop, I got some more riot armor and some polymer. I want to tame another thorny dragon to hopefully get a breeding pair of them, to maybe use it for something. But this Pegamastic stole something from me, so I had to take care of business real quick. I tamed up the thorny dragon. It was only level 40, so it didn't come out too good. But I don't know if I had like brain worms or something, but it was not listening to me whatsoever.
Bro, just freaking eat the frick. It's right in front of you. It's
And
right
so I kind of
there.
had to take care of stuff. I found a blaze beetle, so instead of a bombardner beetle. So I think instead of throwing bombs, it should shoot like fire or something. It seemed like everything was the same, except it looked a little darker colors. Instead of the bright blue, it was more like a grayish black. I think it looks kind of like scorched or burnt. I think it matches the theme of fire. And holy crap, this thing is insane.
Let's test it. Oh. Holy crap, so it's just a straight flamethrower. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Is this thing overpowered? I haven't leveled it up, like, at all. Hold up. There's a stego over here. It's gonna take less damage. So whatever it is right now, like, multiply it by, like, 2, I think. Oh, so this thing is just overpowered. Ow. What the frick, man? It's just blasting me in the face. This thing is ridiculous.
For some reason, my beetle just started flying away. I'm pretty sure it's karma for lighting everything on fire. He didn't want to come down. He slowly flew away. Never saw him again. Nah, I'm kidding. Like a minute later, he flew back down. We're good. I wanted to kill this RG just to see how much damage I would do to something that wouldn't take damage negation like a trike or a stego. And holy crap, this thing was not an RG. This was a freaking Thunderbird. I don't know what this thing was, but it probably had 200,000 health because I spent 20 minutes shooting fire at it, and it was untouched. And yet again, another bug buff Megatherium.
Every single time I've seen a Megatherium, it's bug buff.
This time it tried chasing me.
Every single time. What is wrong?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from Megatheriums from now on. And my beetle got in some trouble. A trike and freaking, for some reason, a trike was attacking it, but there was also a scorpion there, so. And I was transporting my Spino and my beetle far away to hopefully get some levels for it. And I fell off. All the way down into the middle of nowhere.
Alright, bro, are you kidding me? Are you serious right now?
And that's where I'm gonna end this video. I know that it kind of ended randomly, but there are no boss fights, and there are no world bosses, so I'm kind of lost in ideas. But now Arc Ragnarok is out, so I'm going to be working on that. So I'll see you guys later. Alright, see ya.